So coming back to your question, so of course they fight back. They have to, when it's 120 million people watching something, it means that they have to push back, equally hard. So this is why Russian propaganda is paid to come up with these ridiculous stories that, I don't know, that I poisoned Navalny, or his wife poisoned Navalny. That's a narrative as well. That it was all a conspiracy of some sort of foreign intelligence services and things like that. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me at all. I don't like when it intervenes with my family, my family lives in Russia, so it's not fun when those propaganda reporters virtually live under my grandma's doorstep. So, I mean, that's annoying, but I know what I've signed up for. That's part of the deal. We do our work, they do their work, and we are on the right side. So, yeah, I don't know.
So on YouTube, and
just about one building, Putin's palace in south of Russia, the mysterious palace that no one knew who belonged to, but kind of everybody suspected. So we managed to prove that's Vladimir Putin's, and we also managed to get pictures from inside, and it's hilarious. Like, you've never seen so much gold. It's very much, like Renaissance meets, I don't know, 21st century strip bar. It's hilarious, honestly. There are things there. There is a strip club inside of the presidential palace, a strip club, and a shisha place at the same time. So that's all fun. We did warn people that's about to come. I'm not talking about war specifically. I'm talking about this massive abuse of power. And weirdly and strangely, it seems more complex than that, but it isn't. Corruption is the root cause of everything that has gone wrong with Russia. Everything. Putin initially was appointed by a corrupt group of people, inadequate president who was barely alive, and the oligarchs surrounding him. And from day one, even probably before that, in the 90s when Putin was in St. Petersburg, everything that he has ever achieved was achieved via corruption, through violating pretty simple laws of, like non-bribery and conflict of interests and things like that. So I hope that people will start to treat those crimes, like policymakers, lawmakers, and the politicians in Europe, they will start to take it more seriously, because now it's evident and it's very, very obvious that Putin could have been stopped on so many occasions before. He could have been stopped in 2014 when he annexed Crimea. If the sanctions that we see today were imposed back then, he would have been stopped. He would never dare to do anything like that. But, the sanctions came a little too late. He could have been stopped in 2012 when he completely eradicated Russian opposition, when he demolished our last democratic institutions, stations, and institutions. So, and there were many points when Putin could have been stopped and he should have been stopped. But I guess, on an optimistic note, it's never too late. Stopping Putin today is better than stopping him tomorrow. So that's very simple. And yeah.
I want to say something there, because